The Last of Us, Episode 3, Long, Long Time. Joe and Elle have made it 10 miles outside of Boston. They stop at one of Joe's stash houses. Elle finds a trapped infected in the basement. After checking him out for a minute, she stabs him in the head. I'm not sure what to make of Elle. Maybe she's just curious. She also finds a tampon. Score. Elle's knowledge of the world is very limited. A lot of the things are first for her. She asks Joe how the infection started. He gives his theory of it getting into the food supply. I'd hold off on those pancakes if I was you. Along the route, they stumble upon a mass grave. And this is where our show takes a detour. We get a flashback from the neighborhood of the mass grave. We meet Bill, played by that dude from Parks and Rec. He's a survivalist, and unlike his neighbors who trusted the government's evacuation efforts, he stayed behind, monitoring everything from his basement. This dude is armed to the teeth. He was built for the apocalypse. Since everyone has left town, he has free reign of the town. Solitary is suiting Bill well. Seems that his life has actually improved in the apocalypse. One day a trespasser falls into one of Bill's various booby traps. The trespasser is Frank, played by that cat from White Lotus. Bill shows Frank a bit of hospitality, capped off with some Linda Ronstadt. Afterwards, Bill and Frank hook up. Oh yeah, old Bill like them hard legs. After Frank shows Bill what goes where, Bill agrees that Frank can stay for a few days longer. Well, you can't feed a stray cat because 2 days will turn into 4 years, and 4 years will turn into a lifetime. Now they're an old couple with your everyday disagreements. Over Bill's objections, Frank invites the couple into their world. Turns out that couple is Joel and Tess. It's good to see Tess again after last week. They set up a trade agreement with Bill and Frank. Joel warns Bill that sooner or later, raiders will come. Well, he was right. Raiders do show up. They shoot Bill, but they don't manage to break Bill's defenses. The raiders lose, yet again. Bill and Frank make it into 2023, but Frank is sick, gravely ill, and he's only getting worse each day. He wants Bill and himself to have one last good day together before he takes his fate into his own hands. They do. And when it comes time for Bill to serve Frank the eternal sleep cocktail, Frank learns that Bill has also consumed it. They will die together. Back to Joe and Elle in the present. They arrive at Frank and Bill's compound and find no Frank or Bill. They do find Bill's suicide letter, left behind for Joe. Elle reads the letter to Joe. The letter reinforces the mission that Joe has taken to protect Elle. Oh yeah, Bill left behind a truck for Joe, a truck with an engine. The mission continues. Credits.